Welcome to Module 5. We've covered a lot of ground so far, from the basics of cybersecurity to defending against ransomware and phishing, and even protecting your digital identity. Now, we're diving into one of the most exciting and rapidly evolving areas in cybersecurity: artificial intelligence, AI. In this lesson, we'll explore how AI is transforming the world of cybersecurity, with a focus on AI-powered threat detection and prevention. You might think of AI as something out of a science fiction movie, but it's already being used to stop attacks in real time, often without us even noticing. We'll cover how AI helps detect threats faster, how it spots patterns that human analysts might miss, and how it's being used to prevent everything from malware to phishing attempts. Plus, we'll touch on some of the challenges and risks that come with relying on AI in cybersecurity. Ready? Let's jump in. Why AI is important in cybersecurity. Let's start by understanding why AI has become so important in the field of cybersecurity. The digital world moves fast. There are new threats, vulnerabilities, and attacks emerging every single day. Cybercriminals are using increasingly sophisticated methods, which makes it harder for traditional security tools to keep up. That's where AI comes in. Unlike traditional security systems that rely on predefined rules, like firewalls or signature based antivirus software, AI can learn, adapt, and evolve. It can analyze huge amounts of data in real time, detect suspicious activity, and even predict future attacks. In short, AI helps us fight back in a world where cyber threats are constantly changing. Now, let's explore some specific ways AI is being used to detect and prevent cyber threats. How AI detects threats. AI systems are designed to mimic human intelligence, but at a much larger scale. When it comes to detecting cyber threats, AI excels in a few key areas. 1. Real-time anomaly detection. Traditional security tools often rely on a set of predefined rules to catch threats. For example, an antivirus program might flag a file that matches the signature of a known virus. But what about new or unknown threats? This is where AI shines. AI uses anomaly detection to spot unusual behavior in real time. For example, if an employee's computer suddenly starts transferring large amounts of data to an unfamiliar server at 3 a.m., AI systems can flag that as suspicious, even if it's not a known malware signature. AI models are trained to understand what normal activity looks like, so they can quickly detect anything that falls outside the expected pattern. This ability to detect anomalies allows AI to catch threats that haven't been seen before, so-called zero-day attacks, which traditional tools might miss. 2. Predictive analytics. AI doesn't just react to threats, it can also predict them. By analyzing historical data, AI can identify patterns and trends that may indicate an attack is coming. For example, AI might analyze millions of previous cyber incidents to predict which vulnerabilities are most likely to be targeted by attackers in the future. This allows security teams to patch those vulnerabilities before they're exploited. It's like having a crystal ball for cybersecurity. AI can help anticipate attacks and prepare defenses in advance. 3. Behavioral analysis. In addition to monitoring network traffic and system logs, AI can analyze user behavior to detect potential security risks. For example, it can track how employees typically log in, which systems they access, and what kind of data they interact with. If AI detects that a user is suddenly behaving in ways that don't align with their typical behavior, like logging in from an unfamiliar location or accessing sensitive files they don't normally touch, it can flag this as a potential insider threat or account compromise. This is particularly useful for detecting phishing attacks, where an attacker might steal a user's credentials and attempt to impersonate them. Now that we've covered how AI can detect threats, let's look at how it actively prevents attacks from happening in the first place. AI doesn't just alert security teams, it can also take immediate action to neutralize threats. 1. Automated threat response. AI is incredibly powerful when it comes to automating responses to cyber threats. In traditional systems, when a threat is detected, security teams often need to step in and take action manually. But with AI, the system can respond automatically, often within seconds. For example, if AI detects a malware infection on a device, it can immediately isolate the device from the rest of the network, preventing the malware from spreading. Or if AI identifies a phishing email, it can automatically block the email and remove it from all inboxes before anyone even has a chance to open it. This kind of rapid, automated response is crucial for preventing large-scale breaches and minimizing the damage caused by attacks. 2. AI-driven firewalls. Traditional firewalls use a set of predefined rules to control network traffic. However, these rules can be rigid and limited in their ability to respond to emerging threats. AI-driven firewalls take things to the next level by learning from network activity and adapting their rules in real time. Instead of simply blocking known malicious traffic, AI-driven firewalls can identify suspicious patterns that might indicate an attack, even if those patterns haven't been seen before. This means that AI firewalls can respond to threats as they evolve, rather than waiting for updates from security vendors. 3. AI in endpoint protection. AI is also revolutionizing the way we protect individual devices or endpoints. Traditional antivirus software relies on signature-based detection, which only works for known threats. AI-powered endpoint protection tools, on the other hand, can detect unknown malware by analyzing the behavior of files and applications. For example, if a new file is attempting to run on your computer, AI can analyze its behavior in a split second, looking for suspicious actions like attempting to modify system files or access sensitive data. If the file's behavior matches the pattern of malware, AI can block it before it has a chance to do any harm. This proactive approach makes AI-driven endpoint protection much more effective at stopping new and sophisticated forms of malware, such as fileless attacks that traditional tools might miss. While AI is an incredibly powerful tool in the fight against cybercrime, it's not without its challenges and risks. As AI becomes more integrated into cybersecurity systems, there are a few things to keep in mind. 1. False positives. One of the downsides of AI-driven threat detection is the potential for false positives. Sometimes, AI might flag perfectly normal activity as suspicious, leading to unnecessary alerts and disruptions. If a system generates too many false positives, it can overwhelm security teams and lead to alert fatigue, where real threats might be missed. To mitigate this, AI systems need to be carefully trained and fine-tuned to balance sensitivity with accuracy. It's also important for human analysts to be involved in reviewing and refining AI-generated alerts. 2. AI versus AI. Attackers are using AI too. It's important to remember that cybercriminals are also adopting AI. Attackers are using AI to develop more sophisticated phishing attacks, create advanced malware, and even automate large-scale attacks. This creates an AI arms race, where both attackers and defenders are constantly trying to outsmart each other. For example, attackers can use AI to craft phishing emails that are so convincing, even well-trained users might fall for them. They can also use AI to quickly identify vulnerabilities in a system and exploit them before the defense systems catch up. This means that while AI is a powerful tool, it's not a silver bullet. It's essential to combine AI with human intelligence to stay ahead in the battle against cybercrime. 3. The risk of AI misuse. Another concern is the potential for AI to be misused, either by attackers or even by the organizations that deploy it. AI systems are only as good as the data they're trained on, and if AI is given access to sensitive data, there's always a risk of that data being used improperly or falling into the wrong hands. It's important to implement strong ethical guidelines and data protection measures when using AI in cybersecurity to ensure that it's used responsibly and securely. Conclusion: AI, a game changer in cybersecurity. In today's fast-paced digital world, AI is a game changer in cybersecurity. It allows us to detect and prevent threats faster and more accurately than ever before, using real-time anomaly detection, predictive analytics, and automated responses. By harnessing the power of AI, organizations can stay ahead of cybercriminals and better protect their systems, data, and users. That said, AI isn't perfect. It requires ongoing refinement, and it's crucial to combine AI-driven solutions with human oversight to ensure the best possible defense. In our next lesson, we'll continue exploring AI's role in cybersecurity by looking at how AI is used in incident response and fraud detection, two more critical areas where AI is making a huge impact. Until then, stay secure, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next lesson.